good afternoon. Chris here, aka Kermie, and welcome to Reading with Kermie with Don't Stress the Small Stuff, it's just small stuff. And we're on book 2, and this is with the family. So far it's been pretty good. We are starting chapter 11 today, so we got a long way to go, folks, and I like that because that gives us more material to continue with and hopefully brighten our days each and every time. Or at least gives us something to ponder, meditate on. So, don't stress the small stuff, it's just small stuff for the family. Chapter 11, let's get this party started, shall we? I just finished uploading Kermie karaoke, so on to my next video. And this chapter is titled, Live from Your Heart. Always good. Let's see what we have here. A subtle yet major contributor to sweating the small stuff for many people is the failure to live from the heart. Instead, many people fall into routine out of default, or because everyone else seems to be doing something, or because it seems like the right thing to do. For example, people often choose careers that their parents would want for them, or because of some perceived statute or some other external measure. Or some parents will put their kids into certain activities or dress them in certain clothes simply because everyone else is doing it. Still, others will struggle to buy a home instead of renting an apartment because they heard it was part of the American dream, or they will in some other way live beyond their financial means because they are trying to keep up with the Joneses. Forget the Joneses. Tired of keeping up to that. Okay, living from the heart means that you choose a life and a lifestyle that are true for you and your family. It means you make important decisions because they resonate with your heart and your own values, and not necessarily with those of others. Living from your heart means that you trust your own instincts more than the pressure from advertising or the expectations of society, neighbors, and friends. Living from your heart, however, does not mean you become a rebel, break family traditions, or become different from everyone else. It's far more subtle than that. Well, I think it's a little too late for that one for me, right, guys? Okay. Living from the heart is about trusting that quiet voice within you that emerges when you quiet down enough to listen. It's the voice that speaks to you from a place of wisdom and common sense instead of from frantic chatter and habit. Like it. When you trust your heart rather than your habits, new insights will pop into your mind. These insights can be anything from the idea to move on to a different town to the realization of the necessity to break a destructive habit. To an answer of how to communicate differently with someone you love, you might also have insights about who you choose to spend time with, as well as in new ways to solve problems. It all starts from listening to your heart. A failure to live from the heart creates a great deal of internal conflict, which in turn encourages you to become short-tempered, easily bothered, and reactive. Deep down, you know that what is true for you, what kind of life you want to be living, and what type of person you want to be. If your actions are inconsistent with your deeper wisdom, however, you will feel frustrated and stressed. As you learn to live from your heart, these tendencies will gradually fade away and you will become calmer, happier, and less stressed. You will be living your life instead of everyone else's. Oh, that's good. I like that. The way to live more from your heart is to commit to doing so. Ask yourself questions like, how do I really want to live my life? And am I following my own path, or am I doing things simply because I've always done them that way, or because I'm living up to someone else's expectations? Ooh. Then simply quiet down and listen, rather than trying to come up with an answer. See if you can allow the answer to come to you, as if it was out of the blue. If you want to become more peaceful in a whole lot happier. This is a good place to start. Living from your heart is one of the foundations of inner peace and personal growth. It will encourage you to be kinder and a great deal more patient. Give it a try. You'll be surprised, even delighted at what you might discover. That's a good chapter, and kind of a long one. I'm kind of winded off that one. But living from the heart is the way to be. Tell ya. Oh, sorry, that energy drink's a little tart. Anyway, living from the heart is the way to be, and I tell ya, it's not all that easy every day. Especially, you know, in this day and age in society, it can be challenging at times, you know, especially nowadays. We got all this media, and like the book chapter was sharing, advertisements that are trying to bombard us on a daily basis. Must have this, must do this, have to do this, have to look like that, blah, 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 blah. And on a daily basis, we feed into that. And this is me, this is my opinion, and this is what I see and observe throughout my life. I know I'm guilty of that, not living from my heart on a daily basis. And that does get me frustrated, chaotic in the head. And that inner conflict that chapter talks about really creeps in when we aren't living from the heart and living for ourselves. And, you know, it almost seems like just recently I've been truly living for myself and through the heart. I don't know what it is, but lately I've just been feeling different, feeling more happier, more at peace with myself, and doing things for me, especially in the last year or so, you know, and getting my desires met is difficult sometimes because I don't know what my true desires are all the time. And you know, started this year, I got out of my comfort zone a little bit. I tried improv classes, and that was a small example of me living from my heart and having natural gut laughter, fun. It was great. You know, I'm about ready to, I want to do another round, but I got to start school next month, so I'll see how that goes for my schedule, in hopes it might work out that way where I can take more classes. But you know, live through the heart. You know, do things for you and give yourself self-care. Living through my heart today is to see some examples. Doing my art, getting back into my writing, giving myself that time for self-care. Like even, you know, waking up, I do my exercise through YouTube. That is giving myself that moment of self-care and self-love. And I think before we can express ourselves truly living from the heart, we got to learn to love ourselves and live in our own heart, and let that be expressed after we find that in ourselves. If that makes sense to anyone. It kind of made sense in my head as I was saying it. So there. Anyway, I hope you guys got something out of that reading like I have. And you know, I'm asking myself a lot lately, what is it I truly want in my life today? You know, those answers don't come all at once, I tell you that. I'm still confused. I still don't know what fully I want in my life, but I get a clear idea of things and a direction to go, which feels really good. And it feels like I'm living more and more in the heart these days than I ever did before, which I'm truly grateful for, because I feel that. I truly feel that today. And with that, I think I'm going to find some lunch. My stomach's growling a little bit, so I got to figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. So with that, I love you guys, and I hope you guys got something out of it, like I have. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon. Love you guys. Peace.